Good day, ma'am. My name is Analou Cardinas from BSHM 3A. I'm going to report Laws Regulating Travel and Tour Services, Chapter 9. With the advancement of technology, travelers can now book their travel arrangements through the internet. While this provides quicker and cheaper access to good tour packages, much of the business of the travel and tour sector has been adversely affected. Learning objectives: enumerate the procedure in setting up a travel agency, identify the responsibilities of a legitimate travel agency or tour operator, differentiate ethical from unethical practices by travel agencies and tour operators, and lastly, give examples of issues, concerns, and problems travel agencies and tour operators have in the conduct of their business. Topic outline: Introduction, nature and description of the business, accreditation of travel agencies and tour operators, accreditation under the International Air Transport Association, airline appointed services, travel sales intermediary, accreditation of tour guides, responsibilities of business entities engaged in travel and tour services, prohibition against engaging in recruitment activities, e-ticketing and e-commerce, then conclusion. As part of our tourism industry, the pivotal role of travel agencies is regarded as revenue support of the nation's economy, considering that our tourism industry has already become a matter of public interest. It calls for its promotion and regulation by our government. The laws regulating travel and tour services in this chapter involve implementing rules and regulations by the Department of Tourism and Supreme Court decision which define the nature and of the business of a travel agency and tour operator. Likewise, background on the validity of ticketing and booking customers by virtue of RA 8792, also known as Electronic Commerce Laws, has been included. It explained that travel agencies play a crucial role in supporting the nation's economy through tourism. Given the public interest in the tourism industry, government regulation and promotion are essential to ensure its sustainable growth. Laws governing travel and tour services include regulations set by the Department of Tourism or DOT and legal decision by the Supreme Court which define the responsibilities and business nature of travel agencies and tour operators. Additionally, Republic Act 8792 or the Electronic Commerce Law establishes the legal validity of e-ticketing, allowing digital transactions for booking customers. This regulation ensures consumer protection, business legitimacy, and industry efficiency. The next is nature and description of the business. The law. Tour operator shall mean an entity which may either be a single operatorship, partnership, or corporation regularly engaged in the business of extending to individuals or groups, such services pertaining to our arrangements of bookings for transportation and or accommodation, handling and or conduct of inbound tours, whether or not for a fee, commissions, or any form of compensation. Tour guide shall mean an individual who guides tourists, both foreign and domestic, for a fee, commission, or any other form of a lawful remuneration. It explained that a tour operator is a business entity, sole proprietorship, partnership, or corporation that provides services such as booking transportation, accommodation, or organizing inbound tours for individuals or groups. They may earn through fees, commission, or other form of compensation. A tour guide is an individual who assists and leads tourists, both local and foreign, in exploring destination. They are compensated through fees, commissions, or other lawful payments for their services. Accreditation of travel agencies and tour operators. The law. Section 2. Who may able for accreditation? The following may apply for accreditation as tour operators and travel agency. A resident Filipino citizen. B. A partnership organized under the laws of Philippines, at least 60% of its capital being owned by Filipino citizens, and corporation organized under the laws of Philippines, at least 80% of the subscribed common voting shares of stocks of which is owned by Filipino, composition of its board of directors being at least 60% of Filipinos. Section 3. For purposes of accreditation, the following are the supporting documents to be submitted with the applications. A. In case of single proprietorship, a business name certificate and all amendments thereto. In case of partnership or corporation, a certified true copy of the articles of partnership and corporation and its bylaws and amendments thereto, duly registered with the Securities and Exchange Commissions. B. Complete list of executive officers and employees, tour guides, and travel representative, if any, indicating therein their nationality, home address, and experience, including names and establishments previously or currently affiliated with, position and length of service, showing following. Number 1, in case of the manager, proof that he has at least 3 years managerial experience in tour operations, or has earned a degree in Bachelor of Science in Tourism, or has successfully completed a tour operator course. Number 2, proof that at least 2 of the permanent staff have at least 2 years experience in tour operators. Letter C, for airline officers and employees, valid visa from Bureau of Immigration and a proper permit from the Department of Labor and Employment. Letter D, contract to lease the office space intended for the use of the agency, or in the absence thereof, sworn statement by the lessor that said agency is a less of his building, stating the area of thereof. Letter F, mayor's permit, municipal license. Letter F, latest income tax return and audited financial statement reflecting minimum working capital 500,000 pesos. 500,000 pesos. Letter G, an annual performance report of the sales, production, and tariff sheet detailing services, rates, validity, terms, conditions, and responsibilities. And lastly, letter H, such other documents that the department may require from time to time. Section 4. Additional requirements for tour operator using a motor vehicle. No tour operator shall use any motor vehicle while conducting tours of transporting tourists unless such motor vehicle is accredited with the department and sporting a tourist plate. Section 5. Minimum office requirements. The tour operator shall comply with the following office requirements. A. It shall be located in a commercial district and not in a residential district. B. It must be easily identifiable and shall be used exclusively for the tour operator for tour operation business. Discussion of the law. The foregoing provisions provide for the minimum requirements of the accreditation and operation of travel agency and or tour operator by the Department of Tourism. Take note of the investment limitation of foreigners in engaging as a travel agency or tour operators in the Philippines. So, next is accreditation under the International Air Transport Association. International Air Transport Association accredits 2 distinctive types of travel agencies. Airline-appointed agencies holding ticket stock or capable of e-ticketing, and all other categories of travel agencies called travel sales intermediary (TSI) agencies. Essential of both programs is a set of objects with appropriate business standards that travel agencies must meet. It explained that the law sets minimum requirements for travel agencies and tour operators to be accredited by the Department of Tourism, or DOT, in the Philippines. It also limits foreign investment in these businesses to protect local enterprises. Additionally, the International Air Transport Association accreditates travel agencies under the two categories: airline appointed agencies, which can issue tickets, and travel sales intermediary TSI agencies, which facilitate the travel booking. Both must meet business standards to ensure quality service. The next is airline appointed services. When a travel agency is appointed by the airline through IATAN, the owner enters into an agency agreement with one or more of IATAN's 79 customers airlines. Each airline sets its own standards for appointing travel agencies, and each airline may select any number of appointment criteria. Travel agencies receive a remuneration, generally in form of commission on sale of air transportation services. The rate of commission is set between the individual agency and each airline. It explained that when a travel agency is appointed by an airline through International Airlines and Travel Agency Network, the agency signs an agency agreement with one or more IATAN's partner airlines. Each airline has its own criteria for appointing agencies. In return, travel agencies earn commissions on the sale of airlines tickets, with commission rates negotiated between the agency and each airline. Airline appointed services. To quality as an IATA airline appointed agency, the following standards are required. Number 1. Managerial qualifier. Must have relevant managerial or sales experience in travel or related industries, 2 to 4 years within the past 10 years. Number 2. Technical qualifier. Must have one of relevant experience or have a passed and certified ERC specialist ICAS test. Number 3. Premises. Agencies must meet local standards. Number 4. Financial capability. Agencies must prove financial stability. Number 5. Security standards. Agencies must meet security requirements. The next is travel sales intermediary. A travel sales intermediary is a business, proprietorship, partnership, or corporation that is engaged in the sale and or brokerage of travel and travel-related services such as cruise, engaged hotels, car rentals, bus and rail transportation. TSI is not hold airline agencies appointments or issue airline tickets. Travel sales intermediary. To obtain IATAN's accreditation, the TSI must meet the following requirements. Number 1. Business must have generated at least $20 in travel-related sales or meet specific investment criteria. Number 2. Personal travel sales cannot exceed 15% of total income. Number 3. Provide proof of legal business bank account, and compliance with all laws. Number 4. Submit 2 industry recommendation letters. Maintain a business website or directory listing. Number 6. Hold errors or emissions insurance. Number 7. Ensure no unresolved consumer complaints. Number 8. The business must be managed by an individual with at least 2 years or experience in travel sales or an equivalent certification. The next is accreditation of tour guides. The law, Section 9, requirements for issuance of accreditation, and applicants of accreditation as tour guides shall submit the following. Letter A. A proof that the applicants has passed a seminar for the tour guides duly conducted by the Department of Tourism or other agencies duly authorized by the department to conduct the seminar, provided, however, that this seminar that these requirements may be waived or by the department wherein the applicants possess special academic or professional qualification relevant to tourism. Letter B. Certificate of good health is issued by any duly accredited government position. Letter C. Clearance from the National Bureau of Investigation. In the case of alien applicants, valid visa from the Bureau of Immigration and the proper permit from the Department of Labor and Employment. Letter D. Mayor's permit, municipal license. And letter A. latest income tax returns. And lastly, such other documents that the department may require from time to time. The next is responsibilities of business entities engaged in travel and tour services. Travel agencies must exercise prudence, due diligence when providing services. True extraordinary diligence is not required by law. As tour operators, they are responsible for strictly accounting for the services provided given the public interest in tourism. Tour guides must anticipate and address the needs of tourists, ensuring amenities like cleanliness and medical care are available. Failure to service employees properly or using inexperienced tour guides may make the agency liable or distress cost to the tourist. It explained that travel agencies and tour operators must act with prudence and due diligence in providing services, ensuring proper booking and tour arrangements. Since tourism is of public interest, they must accurately account for their services. And tour guides are responsible for anticipating tourist needs, including cleanliness and medical care. If an agency fails to supervise employees or employs inexperienced guides, it may be held liable for any distress caused to tourists. Prohibition against engaging in recruitment activities. The law. Article 26, Labor Code of the Philippines, travel agencies prohibited to recruit. Travel agencies and sales agencies of airline companies are prohibited from engaging in the business of recruitment and placement of workers for overseas employment, whether for profit or not. It explained that the Article 26 of the Labor Code of the Philippines, travel agencies and airline sales agencies are strictly prohibited from engaging in a recruitment and placement of workers for overseas employment, whether by profit or not. This ensures that only licensed recruitment agencies handle overseas job placement, protecting workers from illegal recruitment and exploitation. The next is ticketing and e-commerce. E-ticketing reduces costs and improves passengers' convenience by eliminating paper tickets and allowing flexible itinerary changes. Under the Electronic Commerce Act 3A8792, electronic documents includes information stored or transmitted electronically, such as an e-ticket confirmation. These confirmations serve as a proof of a contract of carriage, legally equivalent to a paper authenticated. Electronic documents hold the same legal effect as written ones if their integrity is maintained. This explains that e-ticketing simplifies travel by eliminating paper tickets, reducing costs, and allowing easier itinerary changes. Under the Electronic Commerce Act 3A8792, e-ticket confirmations are considered legally and valid electronic documents, serving as a proof of a contract of carriage. As long as they are reliable and can be authenticated, they hold the same legal weight and as traditional paper tickets. The law is reason free from passion by Aristotle. For the conclusion, the laws regulating travel and tour services ensure that the rights and interests of both travelers and service providers are protected. These regulations promote fair practices, transparency, and accountability within the travel industry. They also ensure that the business comply with standards for safety, quality, and consumer protection. By doing so, these laws help build trust between travel companies and consumers, prevent fraud, and ensure a reliable and enjoyable experience for travelers. Over these regulations are essential for maintaining a well-functioning and responsible travel industry. That would be all. Thank you.